Hello everyone and welcome again. So in this video I'm going to be changing things up a little bit. I want to help people that are struggling with life in general to find an easy way to get back at peace and to get a glimpse again of what it means to be happy. So most of modern day life is filled with frustration, anger, and also a feeling of alienation in some sense. Now, this goes back to certain beliefs that we have, not only about ourselves, but about nature. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about how reconnecting with nature can help us reconnect with what we truly are. So, it is very difficult these days to find that place in our minds where we're at peace and we're happy. And this is because of the belief that man is separate from nature, man versus nature, survival of the fittest. These things are all part of our mentality now. And because of this, we do feel that we are alienated from nature and we are in a competition against it, where it's either it's going to get us or we need to get it. But many people that go out for walks in nature don't really necessarily feel that way. And it's kind of telling on how different viewpoints of what nature is or where did we come from, how that can change our mindset. Now, I'm not saying that nature is always filled with bliss and happiness, because there are wild animals out there that can potentially put us in danger. But at the same time, without these things, nature wouldn't be what it is. So, but nonetheless, when we go out for a walk in nature, what happens to us? And it is something very deep within us, that the feeling that we get when we're in nature, it is very different from what we usually feel. So most of our stress and our frustrations are usually gone when we go out in nature. And the reason why this happens is that it is showing us that we are a part of it. If we weren't a part of nature, how would we feel so at peace when we're in nature? It is a way of getting out of the city and reconnecting with our roots. And in that sense, nature has a very important role to play as far as showing us what it means to be at home. And when I say home, I'm not talking about a physical place. I'm talking about the fact that home is a sort of feeling. And you can feel at home anywhere. It doesn't matter if it's in your house that you built, or it could be somewhere else that's not even yours. So nature has that power to show us, not show us, but to make us feel what it is, how it is that we, when we connect with nature, how we feel. And that's is exactly what many people seek. They want to have peace of mind. They want to have, they want to have that happiness in their life. And nature has its way of just making us feel at home and at peace, happy, just by simply being there and reconnecting with it. Now, there's a very logical reason why we feel alienated, because unlike trees, our roots are invisible. So it is quite easy to forget that we are connected to nature. But there's no denying that we came out of nature. In the same way that insects did, the same way that animals did. So that belief that we have that we are alienated and we are separate from nature is one part of why we feel the way that we do about nature, where we should be competing, we should be fearful. And at the end, why is it that we believe that? It's because of some people that got bitter at one point in time, and they started kind of maybe talking about how that we need to conquer nature. But at the end, if we decide to do that, we will be eventually wiping ourselves off this planet, because we cannot survive without nature. Now, I know this is a little bit of a different video, and I want to try to get people to start thinking about what it feels to be reconnected to what you really are. I'm talking about the stuff that really matters. I'm not talking about some fluff. I'm talking about stuff that really matters at the end. And what matters at the end is that we're a part of nature. And nature shows us what it means to be at peace and to feel at home. And this is a place in our mind. And we can connect with this in the same way that we can connect with nature. I'm hoping that you get the point that I'm trying to get at here, because if you're struggling with life, you can go out in nature and reconnect with this, so it can show you again what it means to be at peace and to be happy and to feel at home. Do that and go out, walk for nature, go out for a walk, and then it'll start showing you what you have been missing out on. And is that if you reconnect with nature in the same way that you reconnect with yourself, nature is a part of ourselves, by the way, but if you reconnect with nature, you can reconnect with a part of yourself. And it shows you that this is how we become happy. We reconnect with who we really are at the end, the stuff that really matters. And at the end, nature is just doing it without even forcing it on us. It's just there. And look at how it makes us feel. And that's what it means to reconnecting with your roots and your essence and with nature. You reconnect with a part that's deep, deep down inside of you. And that part is so absolutely beautiful. I'm hoping that this video was able to get things moving as far as exploring what's inside of you. Now, if you get confused in any part, it is very easy. Just go back in nature and reconnect with that feeling. So I'm going to leave a link for my article on my website, and also a Facebook link for my Facebook page. So if you have any comments, please feel free to write a comment on my Facebook or on this YouTube channel. I'm very eager and looking forward to getting into some discussions about stuff like this.